Hi, ladies, and welcome to May's challenge. It's called Back to Basics Bootcamp. We're going to be just each day talking about ingredients and food labels, what to look for. Marketing companies have gotten pretty smart about hiding harmful ingredients into our food and just calling it different things so that we're not aware of it. We want to be educated, right? Because it's important to know what we're putting into our bodies. So we're going to be talking all about that this month. I'm so happy that you joined and that you're either restarting your health journey or starting it for the first time. Either way, congratulations. It's so exciting. You reached out for support and you're going to get that in this community. So welcome. I actually recorded this video. Well, I did the call earlier this morning and people hopped on, but I didn't record it. So I'm just gonna do it again. I'm gonna share my screen and show you exactly where to go to get everything. And hopefully this is helpful. If you need anything else and you have questions, you just send me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. And I'm gonna go into our Facebook group. So this is our Facebook group. Oh, wait, no, it's not. This is our Facebook group. Okay, so at the top of the screen, you'll see that it's Back to Basics. That's the name of the challenge this month. What I'm gonna do is go to the right where it says description, and I'm just gonna go through that for you. So it says, welcome new ladies to the May Funky Fit Challenge group. The group begins on Monday, May 1st. I'm so excited for you all to start your journey in finding your balance and becoming the healthiest from the inside out. From my experience as a coach, the more involved you are in the group, the more accountable you are to me, the better results you'll have. So all I ask from you is these few things. So number one, every day you're going to look at the daily posts from me and check in with your call to action. These, I usually have them up in the banner, but you'll see it every day what it is. So in general, it's Monday is Motivation Monday, Tuesday is Tasty Tuesday, Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, Thursday is going to be Thirsty Thursday, Friday is Family Friday, and then Saturday is Saturday. You're going to send me over your stat form that I'll go over, and then Sunday is Sunday Fun Day. So you kind of just rest, enjoy the day. You don't have to check in if you don't want to. And most programs have a rest day on that day. So the posts will be me in the morning. I post them. I have them scheduled. So I do them ahead of time and I schedule them so that they post at 6 a.m. every morning because I'm not necessarily up that early, but I want anybody that's up to be able to find that post in the morning if they want it. So I posted at 6 o'clock and it's going to be something, you know, related to this clean eating, back to basics challenge that we're going to be talking about. So maybe in a healthy food, something about reading food labels, whatever the tip is for the day. And then I'll say, it's Motivation Monday. Share a quote or a verse that inspires you as you head into this week. So you will go down into the comments of that thread, you post a motivation, whether it's a scripture, or you can Google fitness inspiration, whatever it is, and plug that in there. And it's just going to be a place to come where people, if they're struggling to feel motivated to get their workout in that day or whatever it is, they'll be able to come to that thread and scroll down and see a bunch of just encouragement, and that'll be what we need to kind of, you know, to get going. So that's Monday. Tuesday is Tasty Tuesday, so you'll share a recipe that you have tried or that you want to try. In that thread, there's a lot of women in this group, so that's a lot of recipes that you'll see. And if you want to see some of the recipes that we posted, because it's been Tasty Tuesday for every week for months, you can go ahead over here to the search and type in Tasty Tuesday, and then scroll down on some of those folder threads too. I want to compile them and put them in a file, all the recipes that we've ever shared. So I'll try to do that soon. But until then, you can just search that in there, Tasty Tuesday, and you'll see a bunch of things. Wednesday will be Wellness Wednesday, so you'll share a victory, scale or non-scale, that you're seeing that week. Don't be afraid to rejoice over something that you're excited about, whether it's increased energy, whether it's you know, just feeling good, whatever it is, you share that victory. We love to celebrate you in this group. We love to just love on each other and support each other. That is the purpose of this group. My heart was just up to get a place where people, women can come together on their health journey, all different goals, but with the same main goal of wanting to live healthier, more fulfilling lives. And we need each other. We need each other to just be able to check in and support and encourage each other. So you just, anytime you feel like you want to, come into the group and shout yourself out, and we will love on you. That's Wednesday. Thursday is Thirsty Thursday. It was Thankful Thursday, but I'm going to switch it up this month because I know I've been slacking on my water drinking, and summer's coming. We want to make sure we're getting enough water every single day. We need to be drinking half of our body weight in ounces every single day. So if you weigh 200, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water. And we're not getting enough water in general. So I want to just put the focus on that. And by doing that on Thursdays, it'll hopefully help us be mindful of it on the other days to increase that water intake as well. So Thirsty Thursday, Friday is Family Friday. So you'll share a way you incorporated your friends or your family into your healthy living that week, whether you went for a walk with a friend or made a yummy recipe and your family tried it. We want to incorporate our families into this lifestyle too. And then Saturday will be Saturday, so you'll send me over your stat form. And again, I'll show you where to go to get that. So those are the call to actions. That's what I'll post every single day, one post, and you come to that post and you comment on it. And then, yes, so number 2 is follow your program guide and calendar, which I will show you in a minute where to go for those. You're going to work out and drink your Shakeology every day. Nutrition is 80% of your results. I wish I could tell you that by starting to work out, you're just going to magically get where you want to be. But that's not the case. Eating healthy is the majority of this deal here. So I'll explain a little bit more about the healthy eating program that you're going to be doing when I get to that in a minute, but you want to be drinking your shakes every single day. This is not a protein shake. Okay, I don't do protein shakes. Yes, it has protein in it, so it's helping you feel fuller longer, and it's replenishing your muscles for your workout. But there's so much. There's prebiotics, probiotics, there's digestive enzymes that'll help regulate you if you need that. It's adaptogens that help to regulate hormones. Literally, wherever you're lacking in your nutrition, Shakeology is going to hop in there and help you out. So it is really a health food shake. There's no junk in there, no added stuff that most of the shakes out here on the market have. You want to know, again, what you're putting in your body. So Shakeology is going to be huge because you're fueling your body with nutrients. It's giving you what you need, and you're going to replace a meal with that. And as I'll show you in the program, you're going to be eating 5-6 meals a day. So you're replacing a meal with that, but you're still going to eat plenty of food throughout the day. So that's that. Number 3, send me a message if you need me ever, or post it in the group. If it's that you're lacking motivation, or you have a question about something that you think other people might have asked too, just go ahead and post it in the group. And most of the time somebody will be really quick to answer you for that. Or you could hit search and see if someone else has asked the same question, whether it's Shakeology recipes, you name it, whatever it is. Share and connect. So be involved in the group. Share your story, your results. Also with your family and friends. You want to invite them on this journey with you. We're here to help one another in the good and the bad. So like I said, we love to celebrate each other with the good stuff, but guess what? We also like to, push each other along in the bad as well. So when I was running my half marathon and training, there's times where I came into the group on my runs and was like, oh my gosh, I need you guys' help. And they were like, oh, you got it. Keep pushing forward. They were right there to just kind of spur me on and encourage me. Women come in when they're just having a yucky day with thoughts in their mind about themselves and how they're viewing themselves in the mirror and comparing themselves to other people. And we're right there to just lift each other up. We come in if we're just off, and there's people who maybe slacked off for the whole month and didn't post all month, and they come back the next month and they're like, hey, I'm restarting. So it's all about just good, bad, struggles, successes, hopping in and encouraging each other, because I don't believe we were created to do this alone. So this is a great way to just see that there's other humans out there that struggle with the same exact feelings as you do. I posted a picture recently, you probably saw, of a trouble area. It's a pretty picture. Most people aren't even thinking about probably what I'm thinking about, but I'm looking at my flaws in that picture. And it's just important that, again, we're sharing our humanity with each other, because that's how we're going to be able to stay on track, is seeing, this is a lifestyle. This isn't a quick 30-day fix. I'm sorry, I'm not promising you that in 30 days you're going to be where you want to be, because it's just not truth. And if you hear a program like that, I would be leery of it. This is a lifestyle. So we're going to be making those small steps that are going to add up to big changes. My mom is such a great example. She started in November. She's been here from the beginning, and she was frustrated the first couple of months because it wasn't just her weight wasn't falling off like a lot of people's were. But I kept saying, just keep doing it. Keep eating healthy. Keep planning your meals. Keep prepping your meals. You know, it's going to pay off. And here we are 5 months later, 6 months later, and she's down 20 pounds, pant sizes. She's feeling confident. That's what my favorite. The numbers on the scale, that's great. But she's feeling confident. She's feeling good in her clothes. She's keeping up, running around with her grandkids. I mean, it's just incredible to see. So, number one, don't compare yourself to other people. This is your journey. We're here to just all encourage and support, but not compared to one another. But number two, it's going to take time. This isn't going to happen overnight, but by sticking it out and making those little deposits, it will pay off. I promise you. Stay positive. Like I said, if you're new to this challenge, stay positive. Your body's changing. It's going to take time to get healthy from the inside out. If you've been eating not great, your body has to heal itself. So it's going to take time. The longer you live the life, the healthier you're going to become. All right. So on Saturday, you're going to send your stats. This is Saturday. So I'll give you a couple of days to do it. You can do it between now and Monday. But basically, every Saturday, we're going to go to this sheet here. It looks a little different for you. This is the sheet that I have. Actually, I'll show you what yours will look like. Okay, so we'll go here. All right, so you would put this in. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'll every Saturday post it in the morning. Here's your stat sheet. Fill it out and send it to me, and this is what you're going to get. So you're going to type your name in. This will be your before this week, and then you're going to do your weight. You're going to take these measurements that'll be on the form. And then I also like to assess how you feel your nutrition was, your exercise was, your stress. This isn't just about eating healthy and exercising. This is holistic. It's about our whole everything, spiritually, emotionally. Are we getting good sleep? Those are all things that you want to be thinking about this month. So you'll hit submit and it'll send it right over to me. So where to take these measurements, like where to measure on your arm. I can post a little chart when I post this in the group today or tomorrow. I'll post that and tell you exactly where to go, with a picture of where to measure. The reason why I do this is I don't want to just do the scale, because the scale is fickle. So based on that time of the month, we retain more water. Depending on just what you ate, you're going to be gaining muscle. Different things are going to factor into the weight. So there's going to be weeks where you're like, oh, I didn't drop any weight. But then I'll say, hey, well, let's check out your measurements. And we'll go through your measurements and you've lost inches. Or we look at your pictures and we're like, oh, hey, you can tell that your body's changing. So don't just focus on the scale. It's a way to measure, but we want a more of a total picture for this progress. So you'll email me your before pictures in the next couple days. You're probably not going to want to. Trust me. We'll call them goodbye pictures. So take them. You're going to take them from your front, your side, and your back. You can do it in a mirror. You can have somebody take it of you. These are just a starting point, and I promise you in 30 days, you're going to look different and you're going to feel different. But this is a way for me to hold you accountable. If you know you have to do those measurements, if you know you have to, weigh in, all that, it's going to help you stay on track more throughout the week. So that's Saturday. We'll do that every Saturday. Also in the group, before I show you the Team Beachbody On Demand, I'm going to go over to the side. If you're on your computer, it's going to be on the left side, this file section here. If you're on your phone, it's going to be at the top. It's going to say info and then files. You go to files and you'll see this. But I just have some resources in here for you. So there's a sample clean eating shopping list. If you're like, what in the world do I even grab to eat? This is a clean eating shopping list that's very helpful. A sample meal plan that you could do for your first week if you want to. A blank meal chart. This is great because you can print this out, and planning is everything. I'm going to tell you, especially on the nutrition side, you want to plan. If you have junk in your house, you're going to eat junk. That's where I am. I'm not the most disciplined person, contrary to popular belief, but I know my limits. I don't keep ice cream in my house because I know I'm going to eat ice cream. I don't keep chips and stuff in my house because I'm going to eat it. So what do? I keep the house clean and I stack up on foods that are good for me so that when I'm hungry or feel like I need a snack, I can grab something to eat. You want to be eating. You don't want to be full, or you don't want to be hungry. We're not dieting. We're not doing anything crazy. We're eating just good food that's going to benefit our bodies. So if you have it planned out, you take this, you look up some of the recipes that I'm going to show you, and you say, okay, this is what I want to eat this week. Then you make your grocery list based off of that list, and you go shop just for that list. Don't throw a bunch of stuff in the cart. This is what you're going to eat for the week. So get it, have it. If you have junk in the house, go ahead and I'll close my eyes. You can eat it up this weekend. We start on Monday. Give it to your husband to hide. Give it to a neighbor. Whatever you have to do to get the temptation away, get it away, because we want to set ourselves up to be successful. And a way to do that is to surround yourself with food that's good for you, that you can eat. So print out this plan, write everything in, and then you'll be able to stay on track better that way. All right, anything else in here? So we've got another meal plan. All right, so that's pretty much it for the group. Now I'm going to take you to the Team Beachbody website. So you have the Beachbody On Demand, which is going to be where all your workouts, workout calendar, all that is. That's great. But you also, as a club member, have access to Team Beachbody website. So on here, there's going to be all of the products that we offer. If you need extra help with your digestion, Shakeology, like I said, is going to help out with all of that. It's just going to level you out in all areas. You're going to see increased energy. You're going to see, better digestion, all those things, and it's natural. But we also have other things if you need that additional boost, or there's 3-day refreshes where you can just do a 3-day like sweet clean detox, or 21-day ultimate reset. All of that you can check out. But what I want to show you is the food resources that are here. So we're going to go to Eat Smart and then go to recipes. I'm going to click on. There's also meal plans. So you click on meal plans and you can print out like meal plans that are already done for you. Or you can type that here in the search bar, type in meal plans, and it'll like give you options for a meal plan. You don't even have to think about anything. It's all right there. So from here, you can see it's all broken out by category. And so you can click on it and it'll give you hundreds and hundreds of lunch recipes, dinner recipes, breakfast recipes. Or if you have something specific you want to check out, you can type in cauliflower, like I have before. Type in cauliflower and search it. And then you'll see, so if you're like, I have cauliflower, but I don't know what to do with it, type in cauliflower, and there's going to be tons and tons and tons of options for you. Pages go on. Okay? All right. So also they're in here, there's Shakeology recipes. You can click on this and put your flavor in. It'll give you tons of recipes. Not that you're adding nutrition, it's already got everything you need, but just different ways to switch it up if you have the same flavor and want it to taste differently every day. So I'll post those in the group as well. Definitely want your shake to taste yummy for you. And then there's just different articles. If you're like, oh, I'm sore, you want to read up on that, you could do that. So that's mainly what I want to show you is recipes. But you can go on there and play for as long as you want to. That's the teambeachbody.com. To get to your workouts, you're going to type in beachbodyondemand.com. So you'll download this. If you want it on the app, you can download it on your phone or to your iPad. If you have a Roku or an Apple TV or a Fire Stick, you can download that Beachbody On Demand app onto those, which means you don't need Wi-Fi. It's through the app, if that makes sense. And then you can plug those into your TV and do the workouts from your TV. If you don't have those and you want to just do it through your Wi-Fi, you can do it from your computer. So you type in the beachbodyondemand.com and it'll be the internet version. And same thing for your phone. If you have internet, you have access. If you have app, you have access. So lots of different ways. Talk to me privately if you need to figure more out about that. So you'll come here. The great thing about this is it's filtered through by type. So we can chat and pick your first program if you need a little bit of help deciding what to do. There's tons, all different styles, which is amazing, but it could be overwhelming. So if you want help picking your first program, reach out to me and I'll help you pick that. And that's what you will go with for this month. But if you want to just kind of play around and see what's going on here, you can go to fitness level and check beginner. And then let's say you want only 30 minutes, you'll click time and then type. You go for dance, Sorry, the baby's right there, just making sure he's not waking up. And then it'll filter through the workouts that fit those requirements. And then you can go back and do it again in different ways. So from doing that, I'll undo this one. I want to show you 21 days. Oh, there he is. Hold on one second. Okay. So what I want to show you is the meal plan. So we're going to go to trainer, Autumn, and take this off. This is going to be the meal plan that I am suggesting that everyone does. And it's going to be the 21-day portion control program. I'm going to click that. Okay, so you're going to click on 21-day fix. Sorry. Mom life here. So you're going to click on 21-day fix and go to program materials. So whatever your program is, you're going to have a workout calendar that's going to map it all out for you. So you'll click on the calendar. You don't have to try to figure out what workout do I do today, and get overwhelmed with the thought. You print out your calendar, you put it in your little workout area, and you're going to check it off every single day. That's going to keep you on track. It's going to tell you exactly what to do, so you're not trying to figure it out. And there you go. So there's your calendar. And then go back. Where are we here? Okay, so calendar. And then what I want to show you is the food list. I gave you just an example, but this is specific for like the portion control fix that you'll be doing. So your container system, you probably already got that in the mail. If not, it should be here in a few days, but you'll have your containers. You're probably looking at these containers like, oh my goodness, these are the smallest things ever. It's so deceiving. I promise you it's deceiving. There's so many women that, even including me, when I do it, it's like, I can't even get these amount of containers. You get a lot of food, okay? You shouldn't be hungry. If you are, let's talk, because we can up your calorie count. So you're going to do a calculation that I'll show you at the beginning. And it's going to tell you how many containers of each of these you'll get every day. So it might be 5 green, 4 purple, 3 red, whatever it is. So this list is going to tell you in order the most nutrient-dense foods down to the least nutrient-dense foods. But they're all fair game. So you're not cutting out dairy, you're not cutting out grains. You can have all of those things, but it's got to be according to your container count, if that makes sense. We're not having processed sugar, so that's a no. But for the most part, everything else is pretty good. We're just eating, you want to be mindful of what you're getting. So vegetables obviously are all fair game. But then you get over to, let's say, yellow, carbs. You can still have, see down at the bottom, a whole grain waffle, right, or a whole grain pancake, but it's closer to the bottom, so it's not going to give you as many nutrients as a sweet potato would up top. So you don't want to have all of your yellow containers from waffles, but it'll help you to know what's the most nutrients you're getting for your foods. So that's the list. You can take that and print it out, and then eating plan. So this is where you're going to go to figure out your specific meal plan. Okay, so this is a 21-day fixed meal plan. It's what all the programs are formulating their meal plans according to this, because it's so effective. So you're going to go down and go to the calculation. All right, so you'll go here, you'll take your weight, times it by 11. You're going to do this calculation. It's super easy. It's going to factor in, how much calories you're going to be burning for your workout, and it'll give you your number, your calorie target number. So then you'll come down with that number, and you'll decide what plan you're in. Too far. You decide what plan you're in. So based off of your calories, let's say you're in plan C. Well, you get 5 veggies, 3 fruits, 5 proteins, 4 carbs, a healthy fat, and this amount of dressing, and 5 oil and nut butters. It's a lot of food. Like I said, in the containers, you look at them, it's deceiving, but when you chop up, whatever food to put in that container and dump it out, it's a lot of food. The serving sizes are plenty. With that, so things that you wouldn't cut up, like asparagus or something, it'll tell you on that food list that 10 asparagus spears equals 1 veggie cup. So you'll see as you look at that food list, it'll familiarize yourself with that. It'll tell you how much of each thing. You don't have to cut up your whole apple. It'll tell you that 1 apple is a serving of fruit. And so yeah, with that, again, you're not going to be doing this forever. It's not stressful. You're not like counting calories or macros or anything. You do this calculation up front, and then you're going to know from there what you get every day. So you're going to start to just, it's going to become second nature, and you're going to be able to just, you know, kind of eyeball it and measure it out from there. But this is going to be a great way to help you balance out your eating. Not necessarily that you're eating too much. A lot of times we eat too little, and our body doesn't have the fuel that it needs to keep up with our activities, etc. And so our body holds on to that fat. It stores the food as fat because it thinks you're not going to feed it because you don't feed it often enough. So this is going to help you, you know, reboost your metabolism and give you food. And I know it seems contrary. Wait, I want to lose weight. But it's going to give you that food so that your body starts to operate the way it needs to. And as a result of that, you're going to burn those calories, and it's going to go where it needs to go. You figure out your meal plan, and once you have that, there's tally sheets that you could print out if you want to. I'm not a big paper printer fan. It just could become wasteful, especially if you have to do this every single day. So there's an app that you can download on your phone called the 21 Day Fix app. And with that, you'll plug in what your plan is, and each day, each serving, each meal, you can check off your containers, and it'll tell you at the end of the day how many you have left, how many you still need to get in. That's a great way to still be able to keep track, but not have to have a bunch of papers. So that's for your eating plan. Anything else for that? It's going to give you tons of recipes in here too. So actually, let me go back. The recipes. So the 21 Day Fix, I think it's maybe included in that. Yeah, but if you scroll down, there should be tons of recipes, 21 Day Fix recipes in there. This is what I also wanted to show, I forgot to do earlier, is the Fixate cooking show. So you would go back to the beginning, and you'll see Fixate. Click on Fixate, and this is going to break down for you. So you go to program materials, I think. There's grocery lists and recipes in there too. And so this is going to give you videos to watch. Autumn Calabrese is one of the super trainers. She has done a bunch of these, like, is a trainer in a bunch of these programs. And so her and her brother, who's a chef, have this healthy cooking show, because most of these cooking shows out here now are not healthy, right? We all can agree on that. So this is going to give you healthy swaps for some of your favorite meals, and it's going to break down the container system. So I probably did not explain that eloquently enough as I'm trying to rush through this. So if you want to go through, she's going to explain it. So watch that video. Pantry read, how to throw out your stuff in your pantry, meal prep, meal planning, all of that, and some healthy recipes in here that are so great. Desserts, everything. So you can watch the video or just print out, look at the list for how to make it. So I think that's pretty much it. If I keep talking, I'm just going to keep rambling, so I can talk about this stuff for forever. But if you have any questions, please let me know. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. It's going to be great. You're probably nervous. That's okay. But know that we're here with you, and this is going to be a great month. So reach out to me if you need me, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye.